After this long year since COVID first arrived in La Crosse, volunteers from the Mayo Clinic Health System are now returning to work. News 19's Riley Kine shares their excitement and why their roles are more important than many realize.
Tim Walls has worked as a volunteer discharge and recovery transporter for 5 years now. Before COVID, he says volunteers had free reign of the hospital.
I would get a call from one of the floors. We would go up, take patients where they needed to go, and then we'd come back and wait for another call. So we were all around the hospital.
But when the pandemic started, they weren't able to be in the building. And now that they are returning, things are different.
Well, we had to change some of the way we did things. There were some floors we were not able to go to because they were COVID floors. There wasn't as much traffic because the hospital wasn't allowing anybody in.
Volunteers like Tim are more important than people realize.
It really helps because the nurses and doctors have a lot of things to do as far as working with the patients. Sometimes you see nurses going from one room to the next room to the next room. And for them to have to stop what they're doing and take a patient somewhere, that just takes time out of their day.
Eileen Doyle has been a volunteer for 19 years. She tried to come back to work in May, but realized she wasn't ready.
I thought I jumped back too soon, so I stepped back for a while. Then once I got my shots, I felt very comfortable coming back. I just really enjoy it. It's a wonderful place to volunteer and work.
Pat Thompson has been a part of the staff for 6 years now. She says she missed the socialization aspect.
It feels so good to be back. I'm a retired nurse, and so this people contact thing, I'm a people person, and I do enjoy my new job.
She says part of the job is making patients feel more comfortable.
We try to allay as many anxieties as we can, and I feel that too, that the patients are happy to chat a little bit, even if it's just as simple as, aren't you enjoying this beautiful day outside or something, to be an icebreaker, and then, it just leads on into other little conversations.
They all say they are just grateful to be back. Reporting from La Crosse, Riley Kine, News 19.
Patients and staff at Mayo also likely happy that they're back.